Hey everyone, it's Ethan here with the third episode of Peace, Love, and Ethan, the podcast. I don't even know, I'm out of breath. Every time I record these, I come out of the shower and then I run up and down the stairs to get a drink, so I'm out of breath right now. But what's up everyone, it's Ethan here. Um, I always film these last minute the night before. Actually, it's technically Thursday right now, but I still consider it Wednesday because it's 12:40 a.m. right now. So to me, my schedule is fucked up because I wake up really late and I go to bed super super late. I'm trying to fix that. I want to get on a normal schedule, especially before the light. When the daylight saving time thing. I don't really know why we do that. Just some stupid George Bush type of shit. But yeah, I want to start changing my sleeping schedule because it's already starting to get darker earlier and earlier, and I don't get that much daylight, and then I get really depressed. Why am I talking about this? I really don't know. But yeah, this is the third episode, Peace, Love, and Ethan. Today I'm going to talk about my tarot story, how I got into tarot. This is going to be an essential episode, I guess, because I don't know, in the first episode I forgot already because it's been a long few weeks. But I think I talked a little bit about my tarot story, but this is going to go more in depth. Obviously, this episode's going to be centered around that. But I'm not going to do much self-promo this episode, but I do have a contest going on right now. There's a video I made finally, really late about the contest. So make sure to go check that out on my YouTube channel. It's titled Contest Something. Wow, I'm a really bad YouTuber. But it's right before the Justin Bieber video, the celeb reading one, so you can check that out. I'll link it below also. See, I can't talk. Also, if you want to buy a reading, go to ethanstarot.com, and if you want to support me with a monthly plan, cheap monthly plans, go to patreon.com/ethanstarot. Make sure to subscribe, share, and comment, turn on post notifications. That's a free way to help me out. Okay, annoying shit out of the way. So, I'm going to start with my tarot story, I guess. I've wanted to do a video like this for a while, but I think podcast would be a better format, to be honest. So, I started tarot January 2018, technically winter break of December 2017 when I was still in school. So I was on YouTube. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I was in my room. I don't know. I was just browsing YouTube and somehow I came across tarot. I think I was watching astrology videos. I don't know why, but I think I was. Because it was around the New Year time and I just got some suggested video. I started watching tarot, and I've always kind of been interested in psychics, I guess, in a way. Not super interested, I guess, but it's weird because I remember, okay, so I've been raised atheist, my parents are atheists, which is fine. I'm not atheist, but I'm not religious either. I'm not really into organized religion. I believe every religion has a path for everyone, like I said in a previous podcast, but I'm not about organized religion. I personally just don't agree with the organizedness. If that makes sense, I don't know. I could do a whole religion podcast, which might be controversial, but I already talked about it in another podcast, kind of. But anyway, so I remember going to this church thing. It was for my cousin. She had some type of thing. I don't know church terms, but yeah. So she had some type of thing. It was an Easter thing, and it was in the middle of the night, and it was I was 3 then, so it was 2003, so it was a long time ago. So, I remember my mom, told me later on, when I was older, she's like, you were, in love with Jesus, you loved the candles, you kept saying after the church thing that you love Jesus. So, honestly, that sounds really weird, but honestly, I kind of associate that with the signs of me being intuitive, and, because I believe this is kind of my life path. I might sound crazy, but, doing light work and stuff, and I think that was, my introduction into it. Even though it's church, it's a whole different thing. I still believe it's kind of my introduction to spirituality. And then years later, the Psychic Twins on YouTube, which I really don't know if they're legit or not. I honestly don't know. I used to watch their videos back way before I did tarot. 2016, 2015 because of Shane Dawson. So, I'm trying to think. Sorry, I don't plan these out. I just, go, improv because that's what I like to do. But anyway, so I always watched the Psychic Twins. I was interested in their videos. I didn't really take them that seriously, but I was always interested. I remember in 2016, I had a lot of deja vu, in the summer of 2016. I have no idea why. I had a lot of deja vu. I remember a few specific moments, me walking down the basement stairs. I had deja vu a lot. Just weird shit like that. I don't know why. And then I had deja vu. So there's this quarry behind my house where you can walk. It's illegal technically, but whatever. Hopefully no popo are watching this. But anyway, on this hill, you have to walk down this hill to get to it. It's kind of hard to get there. I think I did a live video there once, and it was kind of a fail. But I walked down the hill, and I had deja vu there too. It was super weird. It could just be me being crazy or some shit. I really don't know. But those are specific moments I remember pre-spirituality. And then in the fall of 2017, I started changing a lot for the better, not in a bad way. But honestly, before then, I was kind of like, I don't know, I was kind of just like an immature person, if that makes sense. Like, I was kind of like a shit starter in a way, because that year I was on Twitter and shit, and I would just start shit. I didn't mean to start shit, by the way. Like, I'm a Leo, Sun, Mars, and Mercury, so it kind of just happened naturally. I usually don't get in drama now unless it's someone like disses me or something. But even then I don't like to be in drama. Like, I try to stay out of it. I mean, I'm still 19, so sometimes I get into it, but I don't. I try to be above drama unless if it's like super necessary. If someone's stealing my idea or some shit, I don't know. But anyway, so that year I started changing at the end of the year. I've been going through a big depressive OCD thing since like the beginning of 2017. But even before that, I had my issues. But it's been really bad. It's kind of ruled my life since then. So at that point in my life, I was really depressed and unhappy. I mean, in some ways, I still am working through that, but like I'm in a better space now. But in the fall, That's when I first started online school, so I started to change a lot. I don't know. I kind of just like not disassociated from everyone, but like kind of, but not really. Like I didn't even have that much friends then, but like my best friend then. I'm not talking shit about anyone, by the way. I'm just saying this is kind of like what I was going through. I kind of just started to like drift away from everyone. Like my ex best friend. I'm not talking shit about him. I don't have any negative things to say. I'm just saying I was just drifting away because I was kind of going on to a different life path. That's kind of when my life changed in a type of way, like the way I thought. I don't know. I just started. I don't know. I'm always a very self analytical person. That's why I'm my own worst enemy a lot of the times, is I'm very self analytical. And that's a good thing, but also it can be a really bad thing. Like I can beat myself up a lot about like a lot of stuff that doesn't even matter. So, I don't know. I was just kind of like when I first started island school, I just kind of changed for the better, um, and for the worse in a lot of aspects too. But like I don't know, like I don't know, my mental health got worse, but also I changed for the better, if that makes sense. Like, I kind of grew up a lot. I don't know. I mean, I'm still growing up, obviously, but I am an old soul. I mean, I've always been, obviously. If you're an old soul, born an old soul, you are an old soul until you die. But anyway, so, sorry, I still can't breathe, by the way, so if I'm breathing really loud in this, I apologize. I'm a mess. But anyway, so, that's kind of the prelude to when I first got a tarot read. So I was watching this YouTuber. I was probably watching other tarot videos too, but this one YouTuber stuck out to me. Her name is Pink Pineapple Tarot. Shout out to her. Make sure to get a reading from her. She's dope. I love her. I don't really watch her that much anymore because I don't really watch any readings on YouTube like that anymore because it kind of drains me for some reason. And this is my career, so I kind of want to like separate myself sometimes. But she makes really good videos. Like they always resonate. If I do watch a general reading, so make sure to check her out. I definitely recommend her. So, I remember I was on Tinder then, which I was like, how old was I? I was like 17, so not allowed, but whatever. And I was dealing with this guy or whatever, and for some reason, I don't know what I looked up to get to the tarot video. Like, I honestly don't remember, but like, her video resonated with the situation really well. Like, the signs were on point, everything was on point, so I'm like, oh my god, this resonates. And I started watching other tarot videos, and I kind of fell down the rabbit hole of tarot, and that's okay, so there's some people in tarot that, in my opinion, aren't supposed to be, like, you can be interested in tarot, but there's some people that try to force gifts. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm not trying to, like, degrade anyone by that in any way, but some people I notice, like, try to do tarot, and I just don't think it's everyone's path, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to sound like a jealous bitch. I'm just saying some people, like, they try to force gifts. I'm not trying to belittle anyone, but, like, some people just want, like, they want the aesthetic of being a tarot reader. It's just annoying. That's not how tarot happened for me, though, personally. I kind of fell down the rabbit hole of it, so it's super random, but I believe that it was meant to happen eventually. I feel like it could have happened sooner, but I wasn't ready until then. So anyway, I got a tarot reading from her right after New Year's or whatever. Um, Sorry, I'm just breathing because, like I said, talk too fast. Anyway, I actually got her last $25 read-in. Like, I'm like, that is so weird. But anyway, I got her last $25 read-in. And I'm like, okay, can I buy a read? Like, back then my PayPal didn't work because I was under 18. So, like, I had to make a Cash App because that worked. So, I bought a read-in from her, and I was super nervous, but I was super excited for the read-in. So I end up getting the read-in, and when we first do the read-in, sorry, I had to burp. That's really gross. Anyway, this is unfiltered me, so it doesn't even matter. Whatever. So anyway, we're doing, or before the read-in started, I'm like, I don't want the deaf card to come out. I don't want the deaf card to come out because I thought it literally meant deaf back then, because that was before I knew tarot. So, and well, it could actually mean deaf, but usually not. It's usually actually a good card. I mean, there's challenges with it, but it's actually a good card usually. But anyway, so the deaf card flew out, and that was like really weird. That like shook me to the core. Like, I don't know if that was just a coincidence or I guessed it intuitively, but sometimes I guess cards intuitively. Actually, that happens a lot, or I picture a card when I'm doing a reading and then it comes out. So I'm like, oh my god, the deaf card came out. I remember I had a YouTube channel back then. None of the videos are up anymore. They're messy. Like, most of them are messy. Like, the later ones weren't as bad, but like the first ones, I was like a messy bitch. I was like trying to be like Tana Mojo doing these story times. Like, I'm just like, that's so disrespectful in my opinion nowadays. Like, I don't like calling people out publicly. I hate that. Like, I hate that I did that, but it is what it is. I learned my lesson. But anyway, so I'm trying to think. So, I just lost my train of thought. I'm annoyed. But anyway, I did the reading with her, and she actually predicted that I would start a tarot channel. Well, she didn't predict it with the cards, but she said, oh, you'll probably start a tarot channel at the end of the year. Or I'm like, I don't know if I can memorize these cards that fast, because I'm horrible at memorization, to be honest. And it did take me a while to memorize tarot cards. But I did make a tarot account like a few months later, so she was right. Actually, it happened faster than what she said. Well, my Instagram happened faster than what she said. So anyway, I was shook. She actually stayed on longer than she had to with me. I don't know why. We kind of just vibed with each other really well because we're both Leo, so it could just be that. And she was kind of like just helping me, I guess. I don't know. Like, we were just talking. It wasn't all just reads, but we were talking, and I'm really grateful that she stayed on longer with me. But she got me more interested in tarot and kind of led me more on my path. So after that, I went on Amazon and ordered this beginner tarot deck. I don't have this specific deck anymore. I gave it to one of my old friends, but I ordered another version of that deck. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a basic tarot deck, but it had all the names at the bottom of it, so it wasn't a Rider Waite completely, but it was a basic tarot deck. But it's a nice deck, but I'm not like a fan of it really anymore. I do like the classical decks, but that one, I don't know. But it's a good beginner deck, I'll say that. So anyway, I waited for my tarot deck to come, and it came, and I remember I was in my bedroom. I had like my fairy light things on, and it was chill, my tapestries. So I started to pull cards. I think I was trying to follow this person's tutorial on a website, and I ended up just not doing it because I read tarot my own way. Everyone should read it their own way, however they feel guided to. I'm a very like not a prepared person in general, so I kind of just read it like how I want to. I don't really do spreads like that. Like, I do make spreads, but honestly, I just do it how I see it. To be honest, I'm not like meditate for 5 hours, make out with 5 crystals, and do a tarot reading. I'm just making shit up, but I just do what I feel guided to do, honestly. And I'm like, I don't like following what she wanted to do because it could resonate for her or for other people. I'm not down in that. I'm just saying for me personally, I just did it on my own. I kind of self-taught myself, which I feel like a lot of people do with tarot, but yeah, so I just self-taught myself pretty much. But I did my first reading, and it was accurate. I don't remember what I asked. I was just asking shit about myself, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so accurate. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was shook. I thought, honestly, it would, like, amount to nothing, to be honest. Like, I was just thinking maybe, because I did believe in tarot at that point, but I'm like, I don't know if I could read, but I could read right away. So, back then I had this account called YouNow. YouNow is this live streaming platform. Don't go on there. There's a lot of fucking pedophiles on there. I was like 17 and 16 on there, and a lot of creepy old men tried hitting on me all the time and tried to send me nudes. There's a lot of negative energy on there, like a lot of creepy negative people. Well, worse than negative. A lot of them are fucking like criminals and shit. I don't know. It's just fucking creepy. But back then, used to be popular with like YouTubers and stuff. So that's why a lot of people are on there. But it's really gross because there's so much old men on there that were like hitting on younger people, and I had to experience that, and it was disgusting, and I'm so traumatized. I had a lot of bad experiences. That could be a whole nother podcast. But anyway, so back then I was live streaming on YouNow. That wasn't really that long ago either. That was like early 2018. Well, wait, before the YouNow thing. Well, actually, no, I'm actually on the right track. Never mind. So on YouNow, this was like maybe a month later. I kind of just started doing random reads on there because I used to live stream like every night for like long periods of time. And I would like live stream on YouNow, and I decided to do like Tarot Tuesdays on there, some shit like free readings on there. And I was kind of just doing it for fun. I honestly didn't expect to resonate with people. But I remember I resonated with like everyone. Well, this one guy, I don't know if it resonated because he was a creep. It was weird. I have no clue. That was weird. Anyway, I did this reading for this one girl. I specifically remember, and she didn't tell me anything. Like I think I only knew her first name. Like that's how I usually like to do reads. I don't like to know shit, to be honest. But I only knew her name. This was when I was first starting out. So I pulled some cards and I picked up some like issues with her dad or something. I don't know this person and I'm not saying their name, so it's not like I'm giving away anything personal, but like it was issues with her dad or some shit, and I even guessed the sign right and shit, and I was kind of shook. Like I was shook myself. I was probably more shook than this chick was. I'm just like, how did I do that? Like what the fuck? Like I was shook. So for a while I would just do reads on YouNow until I kind of quit a few months later. But in March of I forgot to tell this. Let me take a breath. Let me take a drink because I feel like my throat's really dry. Probably gonna burp now because I just drank a sip of Coke. But anyway, if you guys don't know, I'm obsessed with Coke. Like, that's a fun fact about me. Not the drug, the soda. We drink Coke in this house. We don't snort Coke. Anyway, so back when I was doing YouNow, I had this shitty like school computer. I did have an iMac, but I used to live stream in my bedroom and my iMac's in my like computer room. And the thing is, back then I was too anxious to live stream in here because my parents like the living room's like really close, and I mean they don't care, but like I just feel like it's awkward. I'm kind of over that fear now because I film in my computer room now. So back then I would live stream on my shitty like Windows laptop I got for free from school. I don't know. I didn't have my MacBook Air back then, but even my MacBook Air sometimes is I save videos a lot, and there's like a lot of. Wait, what? I don't know what I'm saying. Like the videos are really long. I mean, so like I don't have that much storage already on here, but like with that Windows computer, it would literally almost like blow up every time I live streamed on YouNow. So when I was reading this one time, I don't know who I was reading or what I was doing, but I was reading people, and there's a lot of negative people on YouNow, like really bad energy, like not just like negative, it's like creepy as fuck energy. So I was reading someone, and then my computer randomly like shuts off, and it makes this loud fucking noise. Like I literally thought it was gonna explode. I'm not even kidding. I'm like, oh my god! I was like running downstairs. I'm like, what should I do? The computer's going really loud. It was super weird. Like it never happened before, except when I was doing tarot reads. So I don't know if I was picking up energy of someone who was like super fucking whack or some shit. I have no. Actually, I think I know who I was reading, and this person was whack. I'm sorry, like they were crazy whack. I'm not trying to like be rude to anyone with mental health disorders either. This person was just whack, like creepy whack, like that type of thing. Like I suffer with depression and stuff, but I'm not a creep or anything. Like this person was a creep, and I honestly felt really scared around them, and I tried reading for them multiple times, and I could never pick up on their energy, and probably because my spirit guides were trying to protect me, and this person was always like, oh my god, my house is haunted, all this shit, like, I don't know, like, I mean, I do believe in that, but, like, it sounded like negative energy. I'm just like, I'm not gonna get involved, but this person is toxic and creepy. Oh, that could be story time. I just remembered some other stuff, but this person is really creepy. They're older than me. They're like 25. And I have a lot of friends that are older, but they're not creepy. But this person was 25. I was like 16, 17 when I knew this person, so it's just really creepy. And they would always low-key hit on me. It was just like, ooh, yikes. Anyway, so past my YouNow days, I quit YouNow finally. I had other bad experiences happen to me on YouNow. YouNow is just a toxic site. Don't fucking go on it. I don't even know if it's still a thing anymore. But anyway, I quit tarot reading for a while in March. I don't know why. I just didn't feel like it then. I don't know why. I wasn't even going through that much in March. It was kind of like the same. So I don't even know why I did. I kind of got sick of it for a while, but I think I needed a little break because I was doing a lot of reads. So I think I needed a break, honestly. And a lot of readers do take breaks, to be honest, because it is very draining. And I'm still trying to find better ways to cleanse my energy, but back then I didn't even fucking sage. So my energy was probably so whack from reading all those YouNow people. So anyway, in springtime I had this Twitter account, my old Twitter account, I kind of joined Tarot and Astro Twitter, which is this community on Twitter. There's a lot of cool people on there, but there's a lot of negative people on Twitter just in general, so I'm not like a big fan of Twitter at the moment. Sorry, that's my phone. But anyway, so I kind of joined this community, the tarot community on Twitter, and I was in a group chat with some people, and I started to meet people in the community, and I started to like do reads on Twitter, I think, or some shit like that. But I remember I started selling reads on Twitter for like really, really cheap, like $3, like for like a full reading. Like I was just practicing at that point, so it is what it is. Like I wasn't trying to like charge $20 for a reading. I was just charging $3 because I was practicing. So I do email reads for people on Twitter and stuff, and Skype reads. Even I did a few. So I was starting to branch out into getting more professional with my business. So at the end of May last year, I started my first tarot Instagram page. I think I may have made my YouTube then too, but I didn't really start my YouTube for like a month or so later. And I made a Facebook page, and I like had a Twitter for my tarot page too, or some shit. I don't know why, but I did. So, why can I not talk this episode? Anyway, I need to drink more water. I never drink water, but I need to drink more water. Note to self. Anyway, so, I started, selling reads on my, Instagram pages. Like, it was kind of ratchet. I would just literally post notes of, like, my prices. Like, you know, notes on your iPhone, and, like, I would just screenshot it and post it. So, I'm trying to think. So I'd do that, and then I would just post general reads on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, like they'd all link up to each other. And then I was starting to post videos, which I like making videos, but it's honestly it gives me a lot of anxiety. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just my anxiety issues that cause that. So I was starting to post videos. It was mostly just you can watch these old videos. By the way, if you scroll all the way down, these are my first videos of me doing daily reads. I'm like, hey guys, it's Ethan. I was super nervous, and I would like record it, and it'd be super shaky, and it was like ratchet because it was like black bars, and then it was just like a little thing of the car. It was ratchet. Anyway, so I started making videos, and then I made my first original website, which was ethanstarot.com back then too, but it was different back then. Like it was a whole different design and stuff. And I was selling reads on there, and I was quickly like becoming more and more professional with my business. I mean, I was trying to actually run a business back then, but I was still in school, so I wasn't really that, like, professional about my business. Like, I knew I had to focus on school, but also I was trying to run the business, but it didn't really go that way. That's why I kind of quit for a while. I mean, I didn't quit tarot, but I quit the business for, like, a bit until I graduated. So anyway, it kind of got into the fall, and I started doing a lot of live streams with my friend. Oh, I forgot to mention Heaven Whispers 25 Zuni. She's one of my best tarot friends. Well, she's a psychic. She doesn't read tarot, but I consider her a tarot friend because that's just what I call the spiritual community. Since I don't know, I'm stupid. But anyway, so Zuni. Oh yeah, Zuni really helped me. Like she's always been such a nice person to me. Like she never had to help me, but she's helped me so much. I definitely owe a lot to her. Like she's helped me grow a lot. She's recommended me to other people. She's such a sweet person because I've dealt with other readers in this community that are trash people and try to use you for stuff like whether that be ideas, clout. Even though I don't have any clout, so that's I don't know. But other readers use other readers for clout. I'm not going to go off on a tangent because never mind. I'm not going to get into it. So anyway, Zuni always was like a mentor towards me. She still is. We're not as close as we were back then, but I still try to talk to her every once in a while because I know she's super busy with readings. Like she gets a ton of readings. So I always try to keep up with her, but she really helped me. I don't know when she started featuring me on her lives. It was either in fall, but she may have done it before then. But I remember she'd always recommend people follow me, and a lot of my followers, my original followers were from Zuni, so I have to thank Zuni again and again because I owe her a lot because she's really helped me, and I really appreciate her, and I'm definitely always going to shout her out, always ride for her because she's really helped my business a lot, and she's such an amazing person, an amazing soul. Like, she's definitely really pure, but some of these people, like I said, out in this community, not everyone, by the way, I'm just saying some certain people are not the best people ever, which is funny because this is supposed to be a love and light community, and I'm doing like the air quote signs because a lot of people don't act like that. But anyway, Zuni is such a nice soul. Well, is a nice soul, not such. She is a nice soul. But anyway, I started going live with her and this other person in fall. I used to have guests back then and random other people too that I'm not like talking to anymore. But I used to have guests back then because I was honestly really insecure. I still kind of am. I'm still getting over it, and I was really anxious. But I had fun doing lives with other people. I mean, I'm a 7th house sun, like Leo, Mars, and Mercury. So I shine through others. I feel like I feel like I'm a good like sidekick or co-host. To be honest, like I feel like I'm better at that. But I can do it on my own now. But like back then, I just wanted co-host or whatever. Like I would always do the first 30 minutes of it alone, and then I'd have the guests come on for like me and Zuni used to like broadcast for like hours after. Like literally one time we were live from like 8 to like 2 in the morning. It was crazy. So anyway, I would do live streams and stuff, and I would still upload on YouTube occasionally. And then with YouTube, I kind of stopped in November because my mental health got really bad. Sometime in the fall until like February, until I started medication. That's when it started getting better. I'm still dealing with stuff, by the way, but like it's not as bad as it was a year ago, like 7, 8 months ago. But anyway, I kind of started slowly stop posting. I was kind of busy with school too and stressed about it. Um, I've still posted around Christmas to like February time a little bit. Like I'd still do live streams and stuff, but I wasn't really uploading on YouTube. I wasn't consistent. It's hard for me to be consistent. So with my mental health stuff, I'm still working on that, but I'm way more consistent than I was back then. So anyway, I did some live streams in January, February, and then I kind of went off the grid for like a few months because I started different antidepressants and stuff, so I went through like a big depressive thing in the springtime, and I'm still kind of switching antidepressants because I'm on Zoloft right now. This is my third one, and I don't know if this is going to work because I don't know right now. It's not working that great. But anyway, so I kind of went away for a while, and my plan was I decided that I'm going to do my business full time once I graduate school. And my mom is totally still against it, but she's still supporting me, but she's against it, which I understand. But I have to go on my own path and route in life. I can't live someone else's purpose, which I hope she gets it. I mean, if when I have a kid in the future, I might be like, I don't want you to do this, but whatever is right for them is right for them. And it should be the divine that's in control, and you should follow the path that's right for you, because if you don't, you'll likely be unhappy, or something won't go right within that path you're in, but you're not supposed to be in, if that makes sense. But anyway, in April, I'm like, okay, I'm going to start my website again. I'm going to start my business again in the summertime. And I got all excited. But I remember my perfectionism. So I have issues with like perfectionism because I have really bad OCD. So like literally it's like, it sounds stupid, but I actually do have issues with perfectionism at times. I'm kind of past that right now, but for a while, from like April to June, or like July-ish, I had mental breakdowns over my website. Like one little detail, I'd be like, this isn't good, and I'd change my mind 80 times. I don't know why I'm like that. But I mean, I kind of dealt with that last week, to be honest, but not as extreme as I did back then. So I was trying to work behind the scenes, but also I had so much school to do, so I don't know why I was stressing myself out. So that kind of leads up today. To today. Oh my god, I can't talk. So back early summer in June. Well, it's fall now pretty much, but which is crazy, by the way. Happy September, by the way. Happy fall. I'm so excited for fall. I love fall. It's my creative season. I love doing photography in fall. But anyway, in June I started uploading again, like on my Instagram, Twitter. I was getting active on again. I was doing a lot of like free reads on Twitter and stuff, and I was really active on Twitter for a while until some stuff happened on Twitter that I'm just like, this is just a negative platform and I'm not down for it. So I still go on it to message people, but like I don't tweet that much on there except like when my videos are posted. I'll go on every once in a while, but I'm not on there that much anymore because it's just negative to me. Because I always get stuck with negative people on Twitter, I've noticed. So yeah. But anyway, I started uploading again on YouTube, like just stupid little like daily reads that were like 1 second long. It was just me trying to get comfortable again. And then I started doing monthlies, which I was like, I don't know if I could do these. Like I have too much anxiety, but I know I needed to do them. So I started live streaming them, but then like the signal sucked ass, so I started recording them. And then I was recording them on my phone. I was doing Instagram reads on my phone. I don't know. I was just getting comfortable again, and I eventually got to film on my actual camera. I started doing pick a card readings, and those are like 30 minutes long. And I never thought I could get past that anxiety. So I've been on YouTube for 10 years now. The anniversary is August 30th, 2009. So it's been 10 years, which is crazy. I've always loved filming YouTube videos, but my anxiety has just developed so much over the years. Like 10 years ago, I didn't give a shit at all. I did the craziest shit on YouTube. I gave no fucks. It was probably because I was 9 years old. But I'm getting back to that point where I'm just filming. I still have a lot of anxiety to work through, but I'm working through the anxiety, and I'm getting to the point where I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm gonna film what I feel guided to film and do what I want to film. And eventually, I did start a second channel again for just regular videos. I want to start working on that again eventually, but now's not the right time. I'm trying to get my business off the floor because this is my full-time job, and I have a lot of work to do to establish myself and get my business more stabilized. So that's my main focus right now, but there is videos on my second channel from a few months ago, but that's on the back burner right now, but it is going to be a project in the future. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I feel like I skipped over some stuff. Oh yeah, my website did launch August 11th and my Patreon, so that was my official launch date. I wanted to launch in July, but I kind of knew it was going to be pushed back. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. That's kind of my tarot story. I don't know if I was good at this. I feel like I was out of breath half the time. I don't know why. But yeah, that was today's podcast. It was the third episode of Peace, Love, and Ethan. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. I'm excited for next week's episode. If you like this, make sure to subscribe, turn on my post notifications, like, share, and comment. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. Thanks for tuning in, and see you guys later. Peace out, everyone. Bye.